Hey y'all, hey, it's the girl. Hey, I can still hear the music, y'all. Y'all know music is my love language. I was jamming. Y'all know I'm a dancer. You know I'm a dancer. But hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Tay, always putting you down with places and events that you need to check out because y'all already know Tay B's outside. So tonight I have got a special treat for you. I need you, if you are listening to this or if you're watching this on the replay, I need you to share this with any of your friends, family, cousins, baby daddy, baby mama, whoever that needs some help with their credit. Because friends don't let friends have bad credit. That's just all it is to it. And I love y'all too much for y'all to be walking around here with some busted up credit. And so tonight I have brought someone on. Fonda, Sloane. She is a serial entrepreneur. She is a credit money consultant, somebody who's not going to be a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? She going to help you. If you're willing to listen, she's going to help you get in a better position. Now, Fonda is not a stranger to anybody that follows me on Live with Tay because I told y'all she's a serial entrepreneur. Y'all know this hat. Y'all know that hat. Y'all know that hat. So that custom fedora that I've worn several times before, she is the custom maker of that. She makes customized fedoras, army fatigue jackets, custom jackets. She's just one creative person, but as a serial entrepreneur, she's also getting in or has gotten into the credit space. And so she is having an event on July 18th at one of our favorite places in the ATL, Dance and Crepe, with a owner, celebrity, influencer, and a serial entrepreneur herself, Miss Yandy Smith, and a host of other influential, knowledgeable speakers that are going to be talking about things from business credit, entrepreneurship, business funding, international real estate, and then plus Dancing Crepes food be bomb. Like it's just so good anyway. And so without further ado, I want to introduce y'all to serial entrepreneur, credit money management, and my girl, Miss Fonda Sloane. Yes. Hey, how are you?
I am very well. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You know you are always welcome here, and especially when you giving the gems and trying to help people. And so, Fonda, you've got an event that's coming up here in Atlanta on July 17th?
July 18th. It's next Thursday. Yeah.
Next Thursday. All right, a week from today. That's called Bosses Who Brunch. So tell us a little bit about that.
So we have. Okay, first of all, I wanted to say we've been doing these events across the Atlanta area, and with us being so passionate about expressing the credit and money world and just educating people on what we do, I would have been remiss if I didn't bring it to this side of town, right? So when I spoke with my mentors, I have said that, you know what, let's do the event and let's put it in a mutual place, somewhere where everyone can pretty much get to, because we all know the Atlanta traffic. So we wanted it in a mutual space where everybody can kind of get to it and don't feel like they have to drive so far. So we sat down together, we got the meeting of the minds, and we all decided, you know what, this is a great opportunity to do it, and none other than doing it at Dancing Crepes with Yandy Smith, who definitely supports what we're doing. So yeah, that's how we came about getting this going.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And so, Fonda, as I've shared, those that are watching and a lot of people in the area, to know you is to know your creative mind, and you make us that fly custom gear. Y'all know females and even males, we like to have stuff that don't nobody else have on. And so we hit Fonda up and she always makes it happen. But how did you go from that into getting into credit repair, credit business, etc.?
Well, I heard about this information, I want to say about a year or so ago. Ironically, Yandy had posted that she was having an event at her space. Mm-hmm. And I went to the space and I was shared with this information that when you come out on next Thursday, you'll be able to take advantage of this information. But I heard this information And I am an entrepreneur, like you were just expressing, and I needed to learn a little bit more about business credit.
Mm-hmm.
Because for so many of us, what I've learned is we take up our passion and turn it into a business, and
Mm-hmm.
we're using our funds to fund it. So, and that's why within the first 5 years, a lot of businesses go under because
Mm-hmm.
of lack of funding, and not lack of knowledge of knowing there's funding out there.
Okay.
So I wanted to definitely tap into the world of other people's money, and I got to learn a lot about the business credit, building the tiers of business credit, the funding that you will receive once you have your business credit structure in the right way.
So, Fonda, let me ask a question because y'all know I would say y'all know I'm gonna get to the meat, the potatoes, and just tell it for what it is. We gonna be transparent over here. Now, Fonda, a lot of people that are watching, like you said, they will come up with the business. You say, you know what? I can make a mean cake. Everybody in my family said, "Oh, girl, you should sell that cake. That cake's so good. Sell it." And so you whipping it up, and now you selling pieces of cake and all kind of things to your family and whatever. You go and get an LLC, and some of us think, "Oh Lord, I done made it. I'm a business owner. I done did it. Child, I
Yeah.
got me a business," and don't
Right.
bit more know how to properly structure the business or how to apply for a business checking account, any of those things that it really takes to really fund a successful, stable business. So, Fonda, how can you help people with just getting it established from start to finish?
Well, that's exactly what we do. So anyone that's interested of definitely taking advantage of this information can either hit me up on the Sloane underscore financials, or you can get the ticket to come into the event. Because what we're doing at the event is we're definitely not gatekeeping. We are sharing this information. We want everyone to be able to take advantage of what we offer. We help for people, even if it's just in your mind, and you say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I want to start me a business. We will help you get started. We will help you with the EIN, the LLC, all of those different things. Of course, we can't get away from the state fees, right? Because every state wants to be compensated.
But
But
pause, Fonda, for a second. Now, what Fonda just dropped y'all is a gem. Stop thinking that you're gonna try to cut a corner, do something. You know what? I ain't
no,
gonna do all of that. I ain't paying. If you want to have a successful, legal, legit business, you got to follow it decent and in order. You cannot be around here cutting corners, buying EIN numbers, no shots fired. I'm just telling you, just spitting the facts. If
right.
you want the business to be successful and you want it to succeed, you've got to take the time to lay a firm foundation, because just because you have the idea, we're not saying you can't start the business, but if you want it to last, you've got to understand the steps of the process, and it can't happen overnight. You got to do your research, do your work, etc. So, Fonda, what can you tell someone who is on here now with a credit score of 400? And they saying,
Okay.
"Lord, I really need to get me, my credit jacked up, is busted, disgusted, but I want to have a business." What advice would you give that person?
The advice I'm going to give you is you need your credit repaired.
That part.
That right there alone is hindering you from growth, right? We are a lot of us were not taught this information. We was not given this information, so now we know better. We have to do better,
Mm-hmm.
right? So a 400 is not going to get you anything. And what we have to do is we have to honestly be honest with ourselves, and we
Mm-hmm.
have to trust someone to do the work for us, because a lot of us, when I talk to a lot of people, we're a little skeptical about different programs and different things like that. I say do your homework. I
Yeah.
say do your homework, because the company that I have partnered with, we are A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. We have celebrities beyond celebrities that's promoting what we do. And the reason why is because we're legitimate. We've been in business over 10 years, and
Mm-hmm.
our CEO whole motive is to make sure that we shorten the gap that of our counterparts. This information is being taught to our counterparts. They start up from the gate. When they open up businesses, they don't ever use their money. They leverage other people's money from the gate. So yeah, they have a passion that turns into a business, but they leverage their business. And guess what? They leave their business to their children.
Come on now, Fonda.
And that's how you create generational wealth. So if you start off the right way and you maintain it the right way, then you will be able to get funding that will help you sustain the statistic of a business opening and folding within 5 years.
Because a lot of people, your business, it's not that the business isn't successful.
Right.
It's not that you don't have a good
idea,
or a good idea or whatnot, but it's the funding. And when you are a business owner, I don't care if you are a podcaster, a content creator, movie, you do little skits on social media, whatever it is, all of that stuff costs. It pays for marketing. You know what I'm saying? It pays to get your flyers made. It pays to get your sound right. It pays to get your makeup done and all of those things. It costs you. So why tap into your own funds before you know it, you'll be house poor because you didn't use all your money to go into the dream that you want. Ask me how I know. Ooh, child.
Right. And a lot of us learn this that way. This is why we're passionate about it, because we're trying to get and tell as many people as possible. Because the more people know, right? Because they say we perish because of a lack of knowledge, right? So we are really passionate. Everyone that comes and partner with me is very passionate about it. They see the value in it. They see what's missing in the community. So we are like, we hit the ground, we running because we want to make sure we are expressing this to everyone. And the respect that we gain behind, the things that we do is being expressed on reviews. People, they give us reviews all the time, how they were about to, go under and they came across this information and it saved their business, allowed them to catapult to the next level. So, and then what's great about our business credit suite is the personal credit is included. So we didn't forget about none of that. We made sure that we're able to leverage you perfectly. And then we have so many people that come through and they get their personal credit fixed. They go out and get business credit and never even have to touch their personal, their social security at all. It's all about your EIN number at this point. And this is why so many, when you go into some of those places that's been there forever, is because they have leveraged other people's money, right? But if you go into one, you see people open up restaurants all the time. Atlanta is big on that. There's so many restaurants.
The world is big on restaurants. We all like to eat. That's why we eat.
So how many are going to really be there after 5 years? So these are the ones that we're tackling, right? So I go out on Tuesdays. That's my Tuesday is my business day. Is I go all to the businesses throughout Atlanta and I share this information. So I felt like, if we can get a lot of people in the room, we can share this information with them and help them absolutely leverage other people's money the right way, the legitimate way. The way
legitimate. I ain't got enough time for nobody to be running up scams or nothing like that. Because one thing that I will say, so if you're just tuning in, I've got a serial entrepreneur and credit and money manager consultant, Fonda Sloane is our guest tonight. And a lot of times us as African Americans, we will say, soon as you hear somebody talking about a credit repair business, number one, you don't want to tell your business because everybody walking around acting like they got an 800 credit score.
In Atlanta. Especially Atlanta.
And no shots to Atlanta, but
no shots. I love
tight,
Atlanta.
it's right. I'm just saying. Yeah. But they're walking around looking cute, but credit score just toe down, right? And so when they see opportunities like this, sometimes people's pride will get in the way because, well, I don't want them knowing what's going on. And they're embarrassed. So what advice would you give for someone who may be privately battling, knowing that they need it, but embarrassed to admit that they do?
Well, for myself, when I got into this, I was I was one of those people, right? Because I felt like I had all my ducks lined up. But then when I heard this information, I'm like, I need a little help. So I had to, so what I say to those people is look beyond your current situation. Look at what comes from you taking this thing serious, right? Now, you will feel some type of way, and at certain ages we should, because we should feel some type of way if we can't go somewhere and get, let's say, $1,000. A crisis happened and you can't even go get $1,000. We should feel some type of way, right?
Mhm.
But I would say to that person is, you look beyond where you are right now. If you say it to yourself, I need this, and I'm going to look beyond. Because don't look at your current situation, because your current situation is going to keep you stuck in your current situation.
Yeah.
But if you look beyond that, what the goodness of having great credit will bring you, then it'll be able, you're able to actually see beyond the current situation. Because it's not a way that I could tell somebody how to deal with it, because everybody is different. But I would definitely say, look beyond the current situation. Look at what can absolutely happen for you having great credit. You'll be able to go into a car dealership, get your car without a high APR rate.
Mm-hmm. One that worked.
The one that worked.
You ain't got to worry about no limits and all of that. Exactly.
Exactly. Right. Or you can go and get that home that you've been wanting. Or you just walking around in this world with credit that is good.
That's a peace of mind. Because again, you said it earlier. What if you have a family emergency and you can't even operate because, and again, this is not a shots fired to anybody.
No.
Because unfortunately, if your parents didn't teach you, if their parents didn't teach you, we're already going behind the 8 ball. But when you know better and you're in a better situation, and when you have resources available, shame on you if you don't tap into them to put yourself in a better situation and let the buck stop there. Let it stop with you, so that the rest of your family, whether you have kids, cousins, whoever, can understand the importance of good credit and turn it around. So it didn't happen overnight. You didn't jack your stuff up overnight. So don't expect for the thing. Don't expect to be calling Fonda and say, Fonda, child, I need a 700 credit score
by Wednesday, because I need to get this house. No, we are a legitimate company. It's gonna take time, like you just said. It took you time to mess this up, so it's gonna take us some time to clean it up. We leverage the Fair Reporting Act, so we make sure that we're following the rules. We have not been in existence for over 10 years to be able to run a company of that magnitude. We just couldn't do it. And we are going to do it the correct way, because we want to live the correct way. So that's the way to do it. And unfortunately, we were not taught these things, right? I was not taught about it in my household. And I am just honored that I've been able to teach my children. I have 2 adult children, and my daughter and my son both have gotten themselves in this business, taking care of their credit. My daughter, 3 months ago, I had put her in the credit because she didn't have credit. And the first car I co-signed for her, but the second car I told her I was not going to do it, because I ended up paying for that car because I could not afford my credit to be damaged. So I told her I did the first one. I'm not doing the second one. So when I got a hold of this information, I put it in it. I said, you're going to go in it and you're going to follow it through. 3 months ago, she walked into Honda and purchased herself a new car, brand new car.
Come on, Niecy.
Okay. And she felt proud. She felt very proud. She was ecstatic. She didn't have to call me and say, Mom, I need, she did it all herself. And that's what
Black folks, y'all know our biggest thing is having to ask somebody for something. Baby, let me tell you something. We hate to go and ask. I don't care who it is. You don't like to go and ask nobody for nothing. And
I told her I wasn't doing it. So she knew she couldn't call me.
See, because we know just like that, just like Fonda, you know they're gonna say, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Listen, because I did it already. If I didn't do it, maybe, but I started her out right. She was fresh, she didn't have it. So I did it. I paid for the car. I wasn't doing it again.
But you a good mama, because it's somebody somewhere that can't call their mama because their mama need to come to the event too. So Fonda, tell people, if you're in the Atlanta area or if you're in driving distance, hey, it's going to be worth you getting in the car and getting up here to Atlanta. So tell us a little bit about what people can expect on next Thursday.
Okay, so this is going to be a really good event, because a lot of our high earners that's in this business, that's been in this business for years is going to be in the house, and they're going to all speak from their expertise. So we're going to collectively have people from all walks of the credit and money world, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to have we have an international realtor that's going to speak in regards to leveraging her business credit and how she was able to be so successful with the international real estate. We're going to
So
have
pause for just a second, because y'all know I be trying to simplify stuff.
yes,
International. That don't mean
international.
that she got a house over in North Carolina
No, no,
and
no, no, no.
in Chicago.
We
She got her
oversee.
one overseas, honey.
Yes,
So she
we
Dominican Republic,
yes,
she over in Jamaica, over London,
yes,
baby. So that means when she go on vacationes, guess what she could do? Run up her own real estate. All she gotta do
absolutely,
is get over there. So I just thought I
absolutely.
would share.
No, and
That's
that's
good.
good you said that because that's exactly what it is. And see, in other countries, they don't have mortgage.
Mhm. Tell them, Fonda.
So
You better
you
take it.
don't have mortgage. So you can't. So it's a world in which we live that we don't know a lot about. So we're going to bring this information to a lot of realtors. A lot of realtors know about it that are in the Atlanta area, but they don't really know how to leverage it or how to tap into it. So she'll be there to express that. We have we have some social media gurus that allow social media to be the way that they actually make their 6 and 7 figure earnings off of this actual information that we're going to share. We have business credit gurus, people that's going to share with us exactly how to leverage your business and make it make sense for you and your business, that you can leave a legacy to your child. We got
I
someone,
love that
yeah,
because I'm telling you, the number one question, as I have been taking my business more seriously, the number one question that I get amongst the circles that I'm in is, I don't know how to establish business credit. I don't know where to begin.
I
I don't
got
know. I
you.
think I'm doing it right. They're
Yeah,
looking on YouTube, they're reading this, they're doing that. And I love y'all enough to give you a resource that is going to be able to help you if you make an investment. I tell people all the time, we invest in looking good. You gonna buy them new pair of J's. You gonna buy them shoes so that you could be cute to go to a brunch and to be seen. You gonna do all of those things. Why not invest to get your credit taken care of so that you can really be a boss?
it's
A
a
real
sacrifice.
boss
Yeah,
is taking time to fall
yes,
off the scene,
yes.
for a minute. You might have to go on a strict budget. You might even have to get you another little job just to kind of work some things and get your extra money together. You never know.
Well, that's what we do as well. That's
Mhm.
exactly what we do as well. We offer additional income. We have, and we're gonna discuss that at the event as well. We have 10 ways that you can get paid in our business. So we're gonna discuss that as well. So that's one of the things that's another way that I got in. What I said was I need the business credit, but I did not want to pay for it out of my money. So I became an affiliate with this program, and I'm allowing that residual money that I make in my sleep pay for my business credit. So there's ways that you do these things. That way you don't feel the hindrance
Mhm.
of what it is that you still want to do. But it is all a sacrifice. So
Yeah.
everything that you're going to need to do, nothing worth having comes easy. So you have to
Ding ding ding.
sacrifice something to have something more to elevate to another level. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to be about. That's what we are about. We all are passionate. So everyone that you're going to actually get to hear from have been in this industry for a long time. They'll be able to answer any questions that you have. And they're really ready to pour into those that are really ready to take advantage of this information and absolutely live a different lifestyle. Because having good credit, having a business credit is a lifestyle that some of us don't know nothing about, but it's a lifestyle that we all deserve to live.
I
Why
love
why should we not live that lifestyle?
that part.
Why
That part.
not change generation? Why not break the curses
Mhm.
of generations? Why
Yeah.
what's wrong with doing that?
When we
Like
have access to do it, so
when
why
we
not?
have access to do it. We
I
have
love it. I
access.
love it. So again, if you are in the Atlanta area, it is going down on next Thursday, 7 p.m. If you say, well, Lord, I got to work till 6, take your change of clothes or just show up
Yes,
in your work outfit, honey.
yes,
All
come.
are welcome, right? To come
Yes,
to this particular event. If you're following us on social media or watching this on our YouTube or Facebook, the link has been placed in the chat. go to Eventbrite, get that ticket. Don't think long, you think wrong. You better go on and invest in yourself
Yes.
to have a good time and have the opportunity to be among people who are knowledgeable, who are not gatekeepers, and want to genuinely see you be in a better place if you just take the step to show up and invest in yourself. I mean, that's all it is to it. So Fonda, for anybody, because I know I live in Georgia now, but I got friends from coast to coast.
Yes.
And so if you're saying, well, darn, I would love to have access to something like this, but I'm not in the Atlanta area, how can they get this knowledge or be a part of this amazing opportunity?
Well, we have events all the time, and we have information webinars all the time. So if you are serious about this information and you definitely want to hear a little bit more about it, and because you cannot get into the room on Thursday because you're not in the area, you can definitely hit me up on Instagram at Sloane_financials, and I will be more than happy to get you the information that you need. And it will be just as detailed. We have so many leaders in this company that have been doing this for a long time, so the person may change, but the information is definitely the same, so that won't be a problem at all.
I love it. And so if y'all like my mama, or like my creative director, who like we is not on no social media, we don't do Instagram, we don't do all those things, make sure that if you can, wherever you're watching from, hit me up, inbox me, and I will definitely make sure that I put you in contact with Sloane. So there's no excuses. We're removing every
Yes.
obstacle out of your way, because we definitely want you to be successful. So Fonda, I sincerely appreciate you. I am a supporter and lover of you since day one, because you always been A1. And that's why I wanted to introduce those that follow me on social media to a phenomenal person, because I know you are not going to lead them astray. So I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you in just a little bit. So
Yes.
y'all, again, that is Fonda Sloane, serial entrepreneur, credit money management consultant. Make sure if you are watching this on the live, or if you're watching in the replay, share it with somebody. If you got a question, drop the question down in the chat, and we'll make sure that we get those questions answered for you. But y'all know I love y'all, and I don't want to leave y'all out. And so without further ado, y'all know this is Live with Tay. Always putting you down with places and events that you need to check out, because y'all know Tay B is outside. So I'm sure I'm going to see y'all outside real soon. And I just appreciate y'all for tuning in. So until next time, y'all, peace out.